Hi, our idea title is Self-Controlled Pick and Place Robot, and myself, Kedar Ishwar, studying first BTech EC. And these are our team members. And he is Rahul, he is Manikanta, he is Azim Pasha. All of us are studying second BTech ECE. And our project mentor is S. Pradeep Kumar sir. We are from Pottsiramal College of Engineering and Technology.
Now coming to the idea description, we have many robots which controlled by keyboards, mouse and laptop and other things, but we designed a robot such that it controlled by automatically controlled, and it will pick the objects and place at the destination. So we have, it will help the unblessed people who face the who are physically damaged, challenged people, such that it can bring the sensitive objects and glasses to them. Next.
And coming to the hardware implementation of this project is based on Raspberry Pi board, which is a single board computer, and this is Raspberry Pi board, and these pins are known as GPIO pins, general purpose input output pins, and at the bottom of this robot we have two motors which are connected to two motor drivers. Okay. And these motor drivers are signaled by Raspberry Pi. We have and the arm is designed by using gear mechanism, and the mechanism of opening and closing this hand and fingers are known as umbrella mechanism, and we have designed it. Next, coming to the software part of this project, and the Raspberry Pi is based on a code which is run by a Python script, which has a OpenCV card libraries, and the OpenCV library uses the camera attached at the front of the Raspberry Pi, and when we run the Python script, first the robot starts searching for the object. When it finds the object, then the robot starts moving towards the object by calculating the certain required area and centroid. When it when it stops near the object, the arm initializes and downs it, and the ball it picks the ball, and the robot goes up and the arm goes up. Then it starts to move towards this destination. When it reaches the destination, the arm initializes and it picks drops the object into the destination.
The implementation of the project is mainly depends upon the image processing. Firstly, it takes the picture with the help of the frame rate by calculating by setting the frame rate. It takes the picture and it separates the green plane from the picture. Then it calculates the area and centroid. By that one, it is self-controlled. By the help of the camera, it moves.
So the robot starts searching for the object. It's going to the object. Stops near the object and picks it up. Now the arm goes up. Then it starts searching for destination. It's moving towards the destination. It stops near the destination and drops the object into it.
while during the project, the main challenge faced during the project is how to pick the object. That's the main challenge to us. We tried so many grippers to hold the object, but so many are failed. One of them is this one. This is a two-fingered arm. It holds the object, but it cannot hold the tightly, and it is when it is up, then the object is falling down. So it is one of the failure for this arm. So we spent a lot of time to search the arm, and this arm is designed by us. The main mechanism, we thought the mechanism of this arm. For example, umbrella. If we open the umbrella by only applying the force at one side, then a complete umbrella will opens. On that principle, we prepared this arm. And the other challenge during this complete project is we started working with USB camera, but it is not. It has less frame rate, and it has excellent quality clarity of the picture. So for that, at the middle of the project, we moved to the Pi camera, Raspberry Pi camera. So it works. It has an excellent frame rate. It works excellently. But the problem is interfacing the Pi camera. We faced a little bit problem.
Now coming to the expenditure of our project, we spent 10,000 rupees for this project, and we spent 3,000 for Raspberry Pi, and 1,000 for this hand mechanism, and 1,500 rupees for Pi camera, and chassis is 200, and drivers and motors are totally 1,000 rupees, and this power bank is 500 rupees, and wheels total we spent 10,000.
Coming to completion status of project is completed 100%, and only decorative part is left. We are going to planning to add LEDs and speakers for it.
And next, coming to why our project should be selected for the finals. The main purpose of this robot is it can be very helpful to handicapped people, and it can be also used to handle the dangerous objects in the industries by having the industrial automation. And we have created this robot by OpenCV, Open Computer Vision. That means our vision is natural vision. We are providing a vision to this computer so that it can create many wonders. An example of this is this type of robot, so that it can see the surroundings and think, and it can replicate the output. And another use of this project is it can handle sensitive parts and without any tilting. Okay, thank you.
So we are very thankful.
So we are very thankful to eYIC for having us a great platform to exhibit our skills and our talent to the outside world. Thank you.
Thank you very much.